Hope Church. I'm here to bring you your great verse out of Acts chapter 20, verse 24. So here is what it is. It says, "However, I consider my life worth nothing to me. My only aim is to finish the race and complete the task the Lord Jesus has given me, the task of testifying the good news of God's grace." So when I was in high school, I ran track and field, and one thing that you didn't do as a sprinter was look to your left or your right, because as soon as you started to do that, you've already lost the race. Because your goal is to focus on the finish line and get from point A to point B. Because once you start doing that, your form gets all messed up. You start to kind of lose track of where you're going, and it results in a loss usually. Unless you're Usain Bolt and you're just the fastest human alive and you can put your arms up and go like this and look back and forth and pump your arms. I couldn't do that. So it didn't help. But the thing is, Paul also recognized the importance of focusing on the finish line, of focusing on the goal. But he also recognized that the gospel that he was spreading was something worth dying for, that it was actually something that was more valuable than his life. But Paul kept his eyes focused on the kingdom. He kept his eyes focused on the finish line. And he kept moving forward knowing that once he reached the end, once he reached the finish line, that he'd done a good job, that it's something to be happy and something to be proud of. So the goal for us as Christians is also to keep our eyes fixated on the kingdom, on kingdom-minded things, not looking to the left or to the right, or allowing for the things in life or the other runners to overtake us. Because once we start to lose focus on the kingdom, once we start to lose focus on the Father, that's when we start to sink into the water, just like Peter did. So rather keep our hearts and minds focused on what's ahead, on the finish line. Because you and I, we follow a gospel worth running after. So let's run after it well. Thanks for listening.